Hello everyone, this is Dan with Dan CDL, Cheney CDL. I had a lot of students that are keep asking me what company they should start out with. I get this question every single week almost, everybody I talk to. So I did put a video like maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, like what you should do after your CDL, after you graduate CDL school, I mean. So here's the thing, right? When you graduate the CDL school, you're gonna apply, and that all depends who's gonna accept you into their company. It all depends. And to be honest with you guys, any company that you go out there to start working with, whoever is going to give you that chance, that opportunity, um, I will go anywhere and start working with. Like I told you guys last time, that you guys should request a trainer that has at least 2 years experience, and I had a couple of past students that I've been talking to about. We've been talking for like maybe like 2 3 weeks, even longer than that. They're trying to get into a company. So I told them the same thing. Some could get into the company and some could not get into the company for whatever issue, background issues, license violation issues such as tickets or DUI or whatever. So whoever's going to give you the opportunity, make sure that it doesn't matter, whatever you have done in the past, it does not matter. You have the right to choose the best trainer out there that's for you and that's gonna keep you safe. And so what I would say is, make sure that you guys look for a good trainer, and any company that's gonna give you a chance, I will take a shot at them. I had one student that we both called the recruiter, and the company was Werner Enterprises. So the good thing about Werner was they were very close to where he lived, and he requested everything like I told him to request. He requested a trainer that had more than 2 years. So Werner did get him a good trainer, and he's actually going to start next week there. Actually, this Monday he's going to start. So he was able to get a trainer that has over 10 years experience. He was able to get a truck that had a refrigerator, had an APU, and all the comfort he could get. But he was very good with his background. Everything was good, so they hired him right away. It took like a couple days, and he had to wait home for almost I would say about 2 3 weeks. But they did get him a trainer with experience, like he requested. So wherever you work, you make sure that you get somebody that's gonna be safe, that's gonna take you out there, because your life is in their hands and their life is in your hands as well. So make sure you get somebody that has not good knowledge. And there's other companies. Any company that's out there, I would take a opportunity with. I can name a couple. Even Prime Inc. Prime Inc. I will probably say has the best trainer probably in America. I don't know if you guys gonna be able to, but the reason why I started training because I was watching this guy from Prime Inc. I've been watching him for like maybe 3 or 4 years, and he inspired me to start training. His name is Junior. He goes by the name Junior Honduras. I have mentioned him before in my other videos. So if you get a chance to get into contact with Prime, I do have his contact information. You guys can comment and I can give it to you. But if you guys get a chance to go out with that guy, that'd be amazing. He's very knowledgeable. He's probably the best trainer I've ever seen in any YouTube channel. His name is Junior Honduras. He's a very good guy. And there's other companies. Swift. Believe it or not, I know a lot of people talk a lot of things about Swift, but I had a lot of friends that started with Swift. And let me tell you, they have probably one of the best, or probably the best training in the country. I know that sounds crazy, but they really do. I had a lot of friends that went there. They have um, terminals all over United States. It's, I don't know, like probably the biggest trucking company in America. At least one of them. So that's a good company to start with and maybe stay with. It depends how they treat you. Well, they do have a very good training program, and another one that has a good training program. I know it might not sound popular, but believe me when I tell you, Schneider has a really, really, really good training program as well. They really do. They even have the rating skid into their training facility where you can drive the truck while is the water is like a pad. So these are good companies that they have very good training. They have a lot of people that have been working there for over 10 years, 20 years, or even up to 30 years. I'll look them up. The company where I started with, if you guys want to know, I started with rail transportation. It's ROEHL, rail transportation. Now their main headquarters, it's in Marshfield, Wisconsin. But I trained in Appleton, Wisconsin. Appleton, Wisconsin is so beautiful. I had an amazing time when I went there, and it was a good time. What I did was I applied for PTL, Paschal Trucking Lines, out of somewhere in Kentucky. I forgot the name. Then I applied to rail transportation when I first started. I know it's funny. Why did I choose to go with rail? Well, it was funny because I watched that show, that 70s show. So it was based out of Wisconsin. And that's the only reason why I chose that company. So what I did was I called them up. They checked everything. It was like the pre-hire thing, and I got the bus ticket. I went to Appleton. It was like probably the best time of my life when I went there. They put us into a hotel. It was the nice hotel with a big pool, with a big jacuzzi, and every Tuesday nights they had an open bar. Can you believe it? Me and my other friends there, well, as soon as we get back from the terminal, we were drinking like fish. And the next morning we wouldn't go to the terminal to train. It got to a point where they had to close down the bar just because of us. So we had a wonderful time there. That company is wonderful, has wonderful people. I had such a good experience. I met Rick Rail. He's the son of the owner, but now I'm sure he's the owner of the company. So he's a wonderful guy. I met him in person in Gary, Indiana, one of the other terminals. That's where I tested. That's where I got my first truck when I went on the road. So, like I said, any company you go to, the most main thing you want to do is you want to get a good trainer and request one. And when you request that, and they will understand what you're talking about, that you are concerned, and they will give you what you want. Any of these big carriers, and it's a wonderful thing to start with these big carrier companies because, they bring it into the right path. They'll train you the right way. But here's the thing, though. A lot of people don't listen. They don't pay attention. So in order for you guys to be successful, you have to go there. You have to put hard work into it. You have to listen to whatever they tell you. Even when it's a bad day, turn it into a good day, And then, it'll be good. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to put this video out there because I've been having a lot of questions from a lot of people, like where I should start going for my first company. Anywhere you can, anybody's gonna give you a chance, as long as you request a trainer with experience, then you should be fine. That's all. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much. Bye.